Hello and welcome back to another video on SW Fight Hub. It's the morning after the night before Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois for the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World at Wembley. What a firefight for 5 rounds. Ultimately ended in Anthony Joshua being KO'd by Daniel Dubois with a single right hand after he just buzzed Dubois momentarily as well before that. Incredible action. But in this video, we're going to be looking at what is next for Anthony Joshua. For me, there's only one option here. They manoeuvred this IBF Heavyweight Championship shot after Dubois beat Hrgovic. We knew the belts were going to fragment at some point after Usyk and Fury fought for undisputed. The plan was obviously to win that, fight the winner of Fury and Usyk in December, early next year for an undisputed fight, but that hasn't happened now. The only option for Anthony Joshua for me is to rematch Daniel Dubois. Eddie Hearn said there's a rematch clause. There's no point Joshua going sideways. Now I'm fighting a Gilles Zhang or a Martin Bakole or Joseph Parker again or something like that. It doesn't work, because people are just going to say, oh, well, Daniel Dubois is better than you. That's ultimately what AJ is going to be remembered for unless he goes back in there and takes the rematch. If he doesn't want to take the rematch, I wouldn't mind seeing him hang them up. Ultimately, Daniel Dubois was just better than him last night. He went out there in the first round, dictated everything off his jab, went out there, just took the fight to Joshua. He had no answers for Dubois whatsoever. He was hurt early, never recovered. Similar to when he was hurt against Ruiz. He just wasn't really in the fight. He landed a great right hand before the finish, but that was the undoing of Joshua. But yeah, it has to be a Daniel Dubois rematch. If you want to get back to the top of the sport, Anthony Joshua is not going to be here for tune-up fights again. He's not going to fight Jermaine Franklin, Robert Helenius, Francis Ngannou, and Otto Wallin again. He's not going to rebuild that way, Joshua. He has to go back in straight at the deep end and fight Daniel Dubois for me. Let me know what you think, guys, on what's next for Anthony Joshua. For me, it's the rematch or retirement. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, as always.